Hi, my name is Debbie. I am from the Student Money Advice and Rights team. This is just a quick talk to give an overview of who we are in the SMART team and how we can help you through the clearing process at the University of East London. Okay, so the Student Money Advice and Rights team, who we are, we offer advice and guidance in terms of all university and government funding. We administer all of the university funds and external funding that comes into the university for students. We liaise with the student loans company, so for students who are in receipt of student funding, we notify the student loans company of your attendance here at the university, so your funds can be released to you. In addition, if any students have any appeals or any challenging situations with student finance, you can speak to a SMART advisor, so we can advocate on your behalf to ensure that all regulations are being met appropriately by student finance. Equally, if you have any concerns about your entitlement, we are here to support you and to work with you to ensure that you get your correct level of funding. In addition to supporting all of our students, we also provide targeted support to students from care leaver or estranged backgrounds. Okay, so how can SMART support you through clearing? So we offer pre-entry advice. So if you have any concerns about what your entitlement is for funding, you know, how will you afford to be a student? You know, what are the costs involved with being a student? Definitely speak to a SMART advisor and contact us, and we can go through what your individual entitlement should be. We can help support you with your student finance application. So definitely 100%, if you are applying to student finance, you need to be doing so as early as you can. I appreciate we're going through clearing, so it's important that you get advice on how to start the process for your student finance application. So if you do need any help with that, definitely contact us. The easiest way to apply to student finance is online. It's the quickest way as well, but equally, if you do feel like you need some extra support, contact the SMART team. Also, during clearing, we will have a portfolio of scholarships that are available. So if you wanted more advice about the scholarships, you can contact us. Equally, if you are a student here at UEL, we do have bursaries that are available during your time here at the university. So again, you know, the SMART team are the team what would administer those bursaries and can also provide information and advice about the bursaries what we offer here. So the main costs of university, as discussed earlier, was tuition fees and your living costs. So I'm just going to break that down a little bit further for you. So if we start with the tuition fee loan, so the fees for academic year 2021 for home and EU students is £9,250. As a home and or EU student, your tuition fee loan, there is a tuition fee loan available to you for up to that amount of 9,250 if you're coming to UEL. This means that you don't have to pay any upfront fees. So at the point of when you are doing your enrolment, there wouldn't be a requirement for you to pay any money if you are applying to student finance for your funding. You just need to indicate that as part of your online enrolment that you've applied to student finance, and then the university should be able to sort that transaction out with student finance. You only start repaying back your student loans after you have graduated or finished university and you're earning above the threshold of £25,725. So that's the tuition fee loan. We're just going to jump to the other side of the screen and just discuss the maintenance loan. So this loan, the maintenance loan, is slightly different to the tuition fee loan, because the tuition fee loan gets paid to the university. The maintenance loan gets paid to you, and this is to help with your living costs. So things like your accommodation, your travel, your food, your social life. This is money that gets paid to you. It gets paid in 3 instalments at the start of each term. So as a September start student, as an example, that would be a payment around September, October, and then you'll get a payment at the start of January and then in April. The amount of maintenance loan is dependent on a few factors, the main ones being, are you living in your own home or in your kind of parental family home? That will have an impact on how much you receive. Equally, they will look at your household income, and that again will determine how much funding you will be eligible to receive from student finance. The maximum maintenance loan this year, or this coming year for 2021, is £13,098. What's useful is that there are quite a few student finance calculators that you can find online, and what you can do is actually enter in some of your household income details, and that will kind of like generate a kind of proposed amount of maintenance loan that you could possibly receive, just to give you an idea of how much income you possibly may have as a student. In terms of repayments, and the maintenance loan, by the very nature of the word loan, is something that you're borrowing. So like the tuition fee loan, it's only repayable when you graduate or finish university, and once you're earning above the threshold of £25,725. There is additional support that's available by way of grants. Grants are non-repayable, so if you meet that eligibility, if you have that additional need, i.e. If you have dependents, be it children or adults that live with you, or if you have a disability, you may be entitled to further support from student finance. And what's good about the application for student finance is that it is intuitive. It will pick up this information. So if you have indicated on your application for additional needs, this will be picked up on the application form, and you could be entitled to further grant supports on top of like your student loans. Just some points to remember. Your maintenance funding is paid 3 times during the academic year. It's your responsibility to apply for your student finance for each academic year. So always good to get your applications in early, prior to the start of each academic year. You need to ensure that you're getting your maximum student finance that you're entitled to receive. So again, I'll put a little note in here. Always good to speak to a smart advisor, just so we can quickly just make sure you're getting everything that you're meant to be getting student finance wise. Okay, so scholarships. What are we offering to our clearing applicants for 2021? We have 2 scholarships that are on offer. These scholarships are limited and are offered on a first come, first served basis. You have to accept these offers within 7 days of the offer to be entitled to receive. Okay, the first one is the UEL High Achiever. This is worth £2,000 as a cash payment during your first academic year. To be eligible, you need to have achieved above 112 UCAS points. You need to accept the clearing offer within 7 days of it being offered to you. You need to be enrolled at UEL beyond the 1st of December 2020. The second scholarship is the UEL dual delivery. So this is to support our students going through the new dual delivery transition, and this is to help with accommodation costs, IT equipment, transportation. So this is a £500 cash payment that's made during the first academic year to you. You need to accept this offer within 7 working days, and you need to be enrolled beyond the 1st of December 2020. Again, I'll say that these are scholarships that will be offered on a first come, first served basis. Okay, any queries, you can always contact the SMART team. So maximising your income as a student, this is a key area. Just some ideas that we have as SMART advisors. Think about part-time work, so how you will supplement your student finance. Part-time work employment is key. And as a student, you'll have access to our employability hub that will give opportunities for paid employment and also volunteering work experience opportunities additionally. Budgeting, so that's a key area for us. So thinking about, you know, what's our priorities and more so non-priorities, you know, what is priority debt, what's non-priority debt, you know, how do we determine what needs to be paid each month? So, you know, if you do need kind of help in those areas, again, you can speak to a SMART advisor, but equally at this stage now, you know, pre your higher education journey, it's good to now think about how am I going to budget, what is my income per month, what are my key outgoings, you know, what's the kind of the money that I can use for maybe my non-essentials. So at this time now, it's to start thinking about, you know, what is my budget. And, you know, always speak to a SMART advisor. That will always come up as one of our key points. Speaking to a SMART advisor, equally, we have, as mentioned before, bursaries. So when you are a student here, each academic year, there will be support bursaries that are available to you. So the key kind of support bursaries we have will be like our hardship bursary, our engagement bursary, and bursaries is money that is awarded to you if awarded, and you do not have to pay that back, and you can apply for them each year if you need to. So more information is available via our internet and our intranet pages, but equally if you just contact the SMART team, we will be able to go through the different bursary opportunities what are available when you are a fully enrolled student. Okay, so how do you contact us? So easiest way, telephone. So you can call the number that's on the screen, 0208 223 4444. So that is our university hubs number, but they can contact or they can put you through to the SMART team. They can contact SMART on your behalf via that number. Equally, you can email the hub at uel.ac.uk, any queries that you may have, or you can go to our webpage. We do offer daily telephone advice sessions. So by calling the hubs number, you can one, find out our availability, and if need be, book yourself an appointment to receive telephone advice from SMART. At this stage, I'd like to wish you all the best with your higher education journeys. If you do need to speak to us, by all means, you're more than welcome to. I do thank you for listening to my talk. I hope you have found it useful. Again, you know, contact the SMART team. Any form of advice needed to do with student money, you know, how do I maximise my funding? What am I entitled to? We are 100% here to support you. Good luck. Thank you.